Last week, I read with the brethren, and the brethren say, I ask him, who write the thing that I live, because he says, Moses. It's Moses. And then the other people, them know what they say. So oh, Moses, God give Moses all of these things. And people believe it. That thing, by some means of something, spoke to this man and make him write him a right, that him can write the word of God. You know, me I look on these whole heap of things we are going all over the earth, and people are saying, well, God have to protect them from this and God have to protect them from that. Now look on the Gaza war there. Israeli I deal with Yahweh. And the Palestinians them say them I deal with Allah. And in the rebels, we will look upon them a die. Them a say, Allah go protect them. Meanwhile, the bomb are dropping, Allah go protect them, and then the bomb drop and kill all of them. And the other guy over the other side, he must say, Yahweh, I will give him back him land when promised them, according to them, 4,000 or 5,000 years ago. And bomb drop and kill them. And then the captive them, the hostage them with them all in Gaza, the Hamas people them all. So most of them are American and them are Christian. And them are plead to for them God said we because them parents and family members that say them are pray to God to bring them home safely. So right now we have 3 different kind of people I pray to what them believe or them think is 3 different God or the same God. It could have never be. Because the whole of them are bomb up on and I pray to the next one. We're going to come forward. First break. Yes, we're there with you. So we have mentioned about the different people them are worship. Well, I can't tell them it's one God, but them are call it different name. And depending on the situation where them find themselves in, them say God bless them, or the other people them is devil. So depending on who is saying what, because of why and when, them feel say when them pray, there's something out there that is listening to them other than themselves. And then disaster come. Poor people who do have nothing more than them little house. And them really find it hard and a struggle. And rain come and watch them house. Rain come and watch them house. And fire accidentally burn down them house. Them need help. And no one know that they give them help. And them start to pray again. And pray and pray. And them situation get worse. Another man, rain come and him house stand up straight. Nothing happened to him house. Nothing at all. No watchway. Nobody no dead for him. And him fridge pack up and him have whole heap of food. And him pray and say give thanks to God to provide him with all this food, bountiness and all these things. And him is not a sufferer, him can afford it. What are dynamics involved in that situation where people who poor and needy when the so-called acts of God come upon the earth, it's mostly them feel it. People who spend them life a pray to God. People who spend them life I go church every Sunday or Saturday, depending on which denomination them belong to. And all through them life, them can't afford zinc to put on top of them house, that it no leak. And sometimes them can't afford food to put on them plate. But them pray to this thing all of them life, and them bring up them children for prayer. And just like how them sit down and a hope and a wish, them cause them children to get up and hope and wish that one day life will be better. All them have to do is pray to this something where them don't know about, them never see it, them never hear about yet. Them never hear yet. What is it that is causing people to do this? What is it that is saying, rain come and watch the poor man house? Most of the time, it's poor people feel it when flood come. Because some of them are squatter according to the system. And them know what it is unnecessary to combat the storm or to help themselves as it relates to food, clothes, and shelter. But them pray feet every day. Please God, let food come from my table. Let me get a work that me can help me pick me for go to school. And so them teach them children for also do the same thing. Pray. And some people might say, well, I told them I have no faith. But from you start to pray to something that you don't know where that something is, who and what that something is, it's faith you have. You never hear the Bible say faith is the substance of things hoped for and evidence of things not seen. It's most faith you have if you have a pray to something where you don't know, never see yet. But you have prayed so it will help you in your physical needs. And when you look at the people them out there, we don't go to church, go on with the most craziness. The same thing where you are prayed to, that something for, is that them have, and them not going to church and them not praying. Explain that. Explain that. Why is that we look on the TV and we say, almost thousands of children dead because the next people drop bomb on them. Almost 15,000 children them say gone because people drop bomb on them. And then the people who drop the bomb on them give thanks to them God to overcome the enemy and them pick them. Because according to the Bible, not evil, the child upon the mother's breast must dash them against the wall. We're going to take a break again and come forward. Yes. So we say, if most of the time when I look around me, I see more people who are suffer. And when I look again, I see some people and live okay. And when I look, I see the people, them who are suffer. And when we talk about suffer now, we are talking about by just acts of nature. You know, them house want fix, them water, lack of, them have no light, all of these things. But them go to church every Sunday. And most of these people live in some volatile area with gunshot of fire every night. But them go to church every Sunday. No. Some people might argue and say, I true them are wicked, why them a go through all of them things there? Why is it them are wicked? Because them a go through them something there. There is a God according to them. If there is a God that demand that you have total obedience to it, total obedience. And if you don't have total obedience, things might happen to you that is detrimental to your survival. In other words, them say is 7 billion people, maybe more upon the earth. Half of them people, they don't even know nothing about this thing that is going to destroy if you don't have total obedience. And the other half might be giving lip service and trying to live in keeping with line with the orders that is given from that book, that holy book. So who is doing total right? Because even according to them, the man who come, who is without sin, all him go get killed and them kill him, hang him up and him have to beg, Father, Father, why you desert me? Let this cup move from me. Him never want what happened to him happen according to them. But them give credence to that death, that killing. People praise it and say, yes, good him dead for me and him dead for you and him dead for everybody. But the earth and the people upon the earth, since that time until now, them thinking get worse. Them thinking get worse and they are more evil. The man heart get more evil. Even the people were believing in that story. We just played something a while ago. Worse evil people tend to be religious people. And the others who claim now say, them not religious, but them believe in the Almighty God. And them same one in the majority, but when them house, when rain come, it a leak, fire come burn down them house. Them don't have nowhere, them don't have no family, or them have family, but the family look about themselves. Sometimes the family better off than them. What is it? What is it that is in our mind that tell us that we have to depend upon this thing, this something out there, or else we are doomed? What is it? Who told us? Who let us decide that? And start to believe, say, it's we are decided. How come all of us come up with that idea in the Western world? Yeah? I must have to emphasize it in the Western world. Because not everywhere in the world people believe this thing. Not everywhere in the world people believe, say, there's something out there that is deciding what will happen to you if you do certain things and what will happen to you if you don't do certain things. We give it over to this being, this something that none of us know about. When we come back, come hear about it. And people who get mesmerized and get involved in some personal superstition, accept it as a reality. And it's not no reality, it's faith in I work with. It's not no reality. It's faith in I work with. And it make the faith overcome him or her so much that when something bad happen, them say, well, God know where I do. That's why that happened. If something good happen, them say, boy, give thanks to God. Something bad, them say, God know where I do. Who, after how much hundreds of years, cause us to get involved with such delusion, craziness in our head, that it can't come out, that every time we start to shift, we put something where we are shift from inside of that thing and make it become our, what we call truth. When really and truly, it's not we as individuals decide that truth. That truth was decided for us before we were born. Before we were born, that truth exists. And we were taught, sometimes forced, sometimes ridiculed if we don't believe in it. Ridicule way. Where you get them foolishness from? The mother saying you go to good school, you saying you go to church and all that something there. Why I bring up this morning, this day? I say morning. Why I bring it up? I go in our church Monday. And I can tell you that it's 60 years I never go into that church. 60 years. Yes. As a matter of fact, I was christened in that church. My mother took me to that church, and I remember the white man, the father, who hold me and put him finger upon my forehead, and him christen me and give me a name that is different from the name of my mother and my father give me. And I sit down in the church. I think I did it for about 2.5, 3 hours. I look on the building, look on the motifs on the wall, and knowing, say, this building was built in the name of something that no one in the church, no one in the church know that something, but them believe through faith that something is there. And them build a physical monument, the biggest church in the Caribbean, I was told from I was a child. Them build that monument in the name of that thing. If you go all over the world, you see bigger ones than that. Nostradam. I mean, They build big buildings, because men love to build buildings in the name of something or someone, and then idolize that something or someone, then build it. Some people, like the man them in Afghanistan, the Taliban them, or the Muslim them, you can't draw them profit. You can't paint them profit. You can't make a sculpture of them profit. Them see it as sacrilege. As a matter of fact, they will put you to death for that. And don't feel no way like them do something wrong. And we over this side we say, what a wicked man. You mean them kill the man through the man, paint a picture of Muhammad. Or imagine I'm Edo Alasti and painted him wicked. And the man who killed the man in the name of that thing we call Allah. Him no know nothing about it. More than him have it in him head. And have it as a faith. Faith is a faith. It has nothing to do with the reality of human beings upon earth and mankind as how them breathe and feel, taste, smell, and think. Nothing. It is all about control. How human beings decide they're going to control other human beings. Just like how people make a dog become domesticated. Men make other men and women become pawns to their invention that them call a fate, and make it become the center of our being. And we don't know how we get there, but when we get there, it's very difficult to move out, because it take hold of you so much that them start to instill a thing named fear in the faith. And that is what make the thing become so crazy glue, like a crazy glue. It can't move now. It gets stick. Because when you have the man, the faith, and then you put that thing in the name fear, you know, so you become now a slave to his intentions. So it's come like we are all prisoners of this system that engulf us. Because man will build the tallest building and adorning it with all sorts of things. And then we get up every Sunday and stand on the pulpit and speak words from that little book. And then control the hundreds of people who is under him. Because most of the time he's up there and he's down there. And when he speak, he's the authority for that thing that you believe in. And he will supervise you and also criticize you if you ever move out of that line. You have to step in line, or else you'll be seen as an unfaithful person that need to be punished by the same thing that is so compassionate and so loving and kind, that he would, according to them, put you in fire for 1,000 years to burn because of your cruel intention against his order. Who come up with these things? Who come up with these things? Last week, I read to the brethren, and the brethren said, I asked him, who write the thing that I live, because he says, Moses. It's Moses. And then the other people, them know what they say. So, oh, Moses, God gave Moses all of these things. And people believe it. That thing, by some means of something, spoke to this man and make him write him a write, that him can write the word of God. So anything where you sit there, so Moses is just the vessel that was used to bring that message to those who want to believe. Because most people in the world don't believe that. Don't accept it. Most people in the world. It might look like way because we're in the Western world. And we see most people in the Western world give credence to that. But most people in the world don't believe that. Them say them have 1 billion Roman Catholics. Well, 1/3 of the world population in China, and most of them don't believe that. The Indian them have millions of religions in India. And them don't believe when most of in the Western world believe. The majority of people right now in Europe is going to, well, I say majority because I talk about the whole life is now seen as atheists. Atheism is on the rise. But guess what? A whole heap of people still believe, say, there's something out there that is deciding what we should do and what we should not do. It's not we are decide that, according to them, It's something out there decide that. And even though we don't know if something is out there deciding that, we must have a fear factor in it that keep us in line with that something out there that man put out there. Is man put it out there. Because if there was no man, that concept would not be there. And if you never get in contact with that book, you wouldn't have that thinking, that fear. Because people in other parts of the world don't have that fear. Because when them ask for something and them don't get it, them don't create another thing for the opposite of the thing that if you get it. And call it devil. If something happened to your car accident or something, people go and say, well, you're lucky, and God save you from broke your 2 foot, and you broke 1 foot. So why would that thing make you broke 1 foot? And then now I must give down because it never broke 2 of my foot. What kind of thinking is that? Why should I think that 2 people in a car crash and 1 dead and 1 escape? And the one who escaped is God save him. And the one who dead, you start thinking in your mind, I wonder where him to make him crash Rasta. But I something him I do against God why I'm crashing and dead, That is how a whole heap of people who call themselves Christian think. That is how them think. You walk and you buck your foot, you say, Jesus Christ, my foot. That is how we think. That's how we react. Simple things. We give over to something that we don't know about. We just hear about it since we're born. And there's no one on earth can tell me, say, them use them 5 senses and find out about that thing. They say no one on earth can tell me, say, them use them 5 senses and find out about that thing. Me I talk about them hear that thing, I talk to them with them ears. Them see that thing, I talk to, look on them, or them I look on someone with them 2 eyes. Them smell that thing, the scent of that thing with them nose. And them talk to that thing while using the other senses to experience that thing. It's strange, man. So I sat in that church and I think on my days when I used to go there every Sunday. I used to live at Tex Lane. Tex Lane is off North Street. And it's just a little walk across the road to go to the church. And them days there is a white father that up on the pulpit and talk Latin. And then when my mother moved, I would go to Woodford Park, Woodford Street. I have to dress up and walk, go down South Camp Road and go to church. And my mother don't go. My mother don't go. Cause to that, she have to cook in the morning. By the time she don't cook breakfast, she have to cook the rice and peas. Peas too tough, she have to throw rusty nail in the pot. Rusty nail and garlic supposed to soften up the peas. I don't know how them get that. But our people thinking, and maybe she get it from her grandmother. Maybe it work. Because really and truly, it's through experience, it teach you. And that is how we learn things. At least I learn things through experience. That is the greatest teacher. So when a man say why him experience the spirit, I must believe that. I must believe that because it's experience. But if you boil it down to the nitty-gritty, it's just a feeling because of where him bring up with, where him come up with in his life. Him come up with it. Nothing else. It's a feeling, and then him put fear on top of it, and then call it a religious belief. And most of us, not care how we go on like said this and go on like said that. That is embedded in a way. Until we're dead, that is embedded in a way. And some of us have it more than some. It's a kind of disease where there is no pill and no medicine can cure it. You have to just go and try to know, say, it's something. And we're not going to make it invoke any craziness in our head, supernatural things in our head, or fear in our brains. Because we know right from wrong without anything else. It's human nature that humans know what is wrong and what is right. Them know. And then man set laws to keep you in line. Because that is what law is there to do. Law is there to protect the society from itself. That is what it is there for. Because human beings must abide by the law in the society that them live. Or else there will be confusion. And as we can see, there's death. And death is nothing that we know about. But we see it in front of us. And some people relish in the idea of death. Yes. And the Christians believe that is when you die, you're going to inherit all the things them that you were promised by the Holy Book. That is crazy. That is crazy.
The worst evil people tend to be religious people, because if they can't control you, they will quote the Bible and use that to control you. Highly religious people will say things like, God told me. Well, great. He can tell me. I prayed about it. Who did you talk to? Satan will abuse the Bible, and religious people will weaponize the Bible to control you.
Yes. This is the cutting edge, and I remember there with you. Yes. The template here them talk about means is a copy, them copy something for bring you this individual now that most of the Western world recognize. And if you don't believe in him, may I tell you, he that believeth in him shall neither die nor perish, but it brings everlasting life. Now, the man says faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. It's a good thing that we believe that you have faith in a something where you hope for, but you can't see it. I know them have a 5 why thing in our way they call journalism, where them say where, why, when, what, and who. Where, why, when, what, and who. 5W. 5W. When you go up on a scene, you ask, what? Or before you reach there, you say, where? What? When? Why? Who? And you can get some answers out of all of them 5W there. That's the beginning of investigation. And we, in the Western world, get caught. And when somebody talk on the other side, like when me are doing so now, you are branded. Branded. Yes. Because you're not supposed to say these things. You know, man say me that devil incarnate. A devil incarnate. I don't know what is that. You know, see, people say, if you say there's no devil, I don't believe in a devil. I don't believe in a devil. You know, see, and I know, say, sometimes good people do bad things. And you have a whole heap of bad man who do good things. Because meanwhile, they might kill people out, them take the money and go feed them picnic. Meanwhile, the woman I do prostitution out there, she take the money and go feed her picnic. Because the man gone, left her alone to struggle with 4 or 5 picnic. The Bible says you must prostitute. That's terrible. Yet still, you have prostitute who you can't go to with no fool argument. And you can't trick them. Because one thing them in hide for, to feed them picnic and to make a better life for them picnic, where some of them are going immaculate now. Can you believe that? Yes. The other time I say I picnic pass for immaculate. And one of them a turned doctor. I had a daughter come tell me the other day, you know, a long time, she must have 3 youth now, she say, I beg, she beg, and send her people them go to school. That now them gone at university and all them way there. And no father not there. So when you want to drop morality upon her, she don't know one name so, because all she know about is to make her people them survive in this cruel world that created by some evil men. And these evil men build big churches, big church them build. That you can go in up on Sundays and sit down and pray to the invisible God. Yes. And when I look on the what them call it, a keyboard, I remember the keyboard and I remember why I wrote some poems when I was in my 18-year-old, was still relevant up to this day. As a matter of fact, I might find one and play it after this audio. We're going to take an ad and come forward. I tell you, them people there, that serious thing, when you check, yes, Ian.
Ian Mutabaruka.
Yeah, blessed man.
Strongly. Question. What is physics in school?
Physics?
Yeah.
I remember the study of, why you have to remind me, my brethren never had to think about physics, you know. Tell me. I know what is physics, you know, but I can't articulate it right now through my mouth and my brains upon something else.
So, I hear the so-called education minister say somehow teach that in school.
Physics or civics? Mine civics matter, eh?
Eh?
Mine civics you hear matter about, you know.
All right, what is physics?
All right, civics is like the understanding of governments, laws in the country. You know, like when you see the civics at school, them teach about who's the minister of that, who's the minister of this, you know, parliamentarians and all these things. I guess that's physics, civics.
So what are the people?
Physics and more science.
Yeah. So what are the teachers, black supremacy and that in the school? Which one better?
I don't know if none better. Civics are something we should know. You know the government run the constitution.
Yeah, but if you them don't know themselves.
No, you may say no. Civics very important to the youth them. I don't think them teach civics enough in a school again. But everyone should know civics in terms of your government, you know, how the government run, operate, you know, who is the minister of that, all of them things there. I think it's very important.
I don't think it's important, but I said the most important part of the thing is to you them know themselves first.
So where you do? How you make them know themselves first? When people go, hold on, when people go to school, I know one thing you get taught in the whole day, you know.
I know that.
So them should have teach, know yourself the whole day.
Nothing wrong with that.
So what wrong with mathematics and all them something there?
Well, everything come after. No, I
don't agree with what you say.
All right, but now for you, them go around them things them more proper when them know themselves. And them now get so frustrated.
Oh, you know them about go around them. Oh, you know that. Oh, you know them about go around themselves.
When one know themselves, you know.
Yeah.
Proper, you know themselves properly.
Yeah, them know about maths.
Yeah, them can.
And science.
Them can know things. Because if you don't know yourself.
Like you know yourself, right? So if you get some mathematical problem to solve, you just solve it right out here.
We have to work out that and work through it. Before we can solve. But by the time we're working through it, you're not going to be frustrated and forget what you deal with like that. Because you know yourself, you know the person, so you have all the balance in your brain now, you know yourself.
When you say know yourself, what you talking about? When you say know yourself?
Yeah, because you know yourself like individual personality.
What?
I mean, the one can tell you anything and you just take that and run. You know, personality, you have to question things. I want to come and tell you like a man come and tell you, say, my man, you can a car down the road and hit down a man and the man start flatten and going on. The man tell you that.
So that's a know yourself thing. So if you don't believe him, you know yourself.
You can't believe. But you can't still have a doubt. Can't believe without a doubt. You know?
So how know yourself coming at that? How you know yourself coming at that?
But when you see the thing personally,
Yeah.
and yourself, you know, so yeah, no one can take that away from you.
So if you say them should I take the whole day and teach people that without teach them maths, without teach them physics, according to you.
One thing at a time. One thing at a time. One thing at a time.
So the whole day when you go to school, I just by yourself, you must get to teach
you
that.
You don't have to take the whole day. But every day is an important thing
All
of
right,
learning
sir.
about each oneself.
All right, sir.
And so each one, because all of your teach and all of you learn things, you know, no one can too big nor too small to learn, you know. So no matter how someone knows something, there's always something else to be known within the heights of life and natural nature. Because nature, it never stops produce things, you know. It always a produce.
Which school you used to go? Which school you used to go?
Both of them have passed to go to school, you know, but we just stay on them because now the teacher them no friend.
Okay.
Because when they tell me things and so.
So, like what them tell you at school, we are not so. Like your maths teacher. What your maths teacher tell you, we are not so.
And most of them never love maths neither, you know.
No, I never say you love it. I ask you, when tell you where it wasn't so. What about maths him tell you what it wasn't, it was like that.
And I tell me say, 1 and 1 make 2.
And 1 and 1 how much?
11.
It's 1 and 1 make 11. No,
so,
them foolishness, you know, let me tell you, say, you need to go to school.
so we are the fool.
Because you don't know yourself.
So 1 and 1 hour.
So 2 and 2 are 22. Okay. And 0 and 0 hour.
I know 0.
So how you get 1 and 1 to have 2 numbers, but 0 just have 1, 0 and 0 have 1 number, which is 0.
Because 0 is like a natural thing where you can't get no support.
So 1 and 0 how much? 1 and 0 how much?
1 and 0.
Yeah.
What you call that 10?
Yeah, you see what I mean? That means it's say you need to go to school, Rasta.
You need to go to school and learn math.
Maths is a very important subject.
Yeah, then so
You can't use maths and solve most things.
So what about the other figures, them are the Roman figure and
What about Roman figure? X is what? X is what in a Roman figure? X is what?
I don't know. Tell me now.
Then where you bring up Roman figure for?
Because them say a number said we.
Yeah, them say, but when I ask you know, or you may ask, X in a Roman is 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Them use letters because them never understand about numbers. when the Arab them carry go across North Africa, them show them say you don't have to use letters for numbers. You can't use letters to spell name and numbers to count money. So them get I is 1, I is 2, I is 3, IV is 4, V is 5, and so on and so on. So when I say to you now, say, I don't know how you bring up Roman figure in it, but you need to know maths. Maths is a subject where you need to know.
Well, I've lived that kind of level to know what is a man now. Number become letters too, you know. And letters become number.
You lean by your own misunderstanding, man. That's where you are.
No, man.
Listen to me now. You can't sit down in a school and a teacher pity them about themselves the whole day. I better you got church go learn that.
No, man. I'm born church and state, man.
Okay.
Colonial system, that put family.
Watch out. Watch out.
Yeah.
What is a church? A church is what? Tell me what is a church?
A church can be a one.
Can be. That means it can be something else then.
Yeah.
So why you say born church and state?
The people them take the building. People them take the building of a church.
Yeah, so if the building is a church, why you want to burn the church?
Because too much those are going on.
No, you can't. What we know, church is not a problem. It's where them are preach in at the church. Another church are the problem. It's where them are preaching at the church.
Yeah, I agree with that part. So that's it.
You have too much philosophy when it make no sense, Virgin.
No, man, that's man.
You have come out and people must forget about other things and just teach about yourself.
And that's why I leave them so while, you know. Because leave them internal brainwash system, you know.
Maybe if them didn't know maths, them wouldn't so wicked.
You know, work for youth in high school and no maths, man. Come and watch them up on TV sometime and see them do it, you know. I'm sure
so them shouldn't have them things up on TV. Them should just have about know yourself.
No, man. Everyone wants to know themselves, man. You wouldn't have so much crime and violence. Because people that look for themselves and look for the next man and say, I said, people want to see, you know. That means you watch the things when you do to that one, that yourself beat to, and anything you do to someone else.
Yeah.
So they have more knowledge, they have more calmness.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I disagree with you philosophically, but you say most people forget everything else and go teach about
no, man, I never say forget everything else. No, you have that turn on things for a reason, man.
No, I never if you have teach.
I never say forget everything else, man.
Okay.
I said at the first topic that in school.
Wow. Why is it the first topic? You know yourself?
Yeah. That means you can know everything else, when everything else comes to you, you can't.
And you know yourself. You know yourself.
Yeah, man.
Then you can't tell me what a maths problem. Then me I give a maths problem and you can't solve it. Me I give a maths problem and you can't solve it.
When I tell you, I'm going to check on that.
That means you don't know yourself. Because if you didn't know yourself, you didn't know about the maths.
I know myself, man. Don't say that, man.
No, but you can't solve the maths problem.
I learn everything there.
Wait, hold on.
I learn people can learn about maths and them something there.
Yeah, what I say?
Yeah.
If you know yourself, according to what you say, right? The first thing you should have do is know yourself and everything else should have come normal. Know that you say?
Yeah.
Knowing yourself would have make the other things them come easy.
Yeah.
All right. So you say you know yourself.
So you can't.
But you say you know yourself.
Yeah. Right.
Yes. And me give you a little math problem a while ago, you're going at some madness.
What kind of madness?
Me say 1 and 1. All right. When me say, all right. Let me put it a different way. 1 plus 1 hour.
1 plus 1 or 2.
0 plus 0 hour.
0.
All right, sir. Go and talk.
Yeah, man. So what I say, within the fullness of life now, man, we need to have the people to use them about a natural collective purpose of them own personal individual self. That means to watch out.
I disagree with you.
You respect yourself first before you can respect a next one, you know. And you have to first love yourself before you can love someone else.
So why you asked me about civics a while ago?
Because I want to learn after your opinion.
Yeah, but me just tell you about civics. What me tell you, civics, my opinion on civics is that you learn about the runnings of your country, the government and all these things. And you say that's not important, you should teach them know themselves first.
I know that is not important. No, I couldn't say that neither.
You said more important to know yourself first.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can them things when them come to you. When them things come to you, you can balance yourself and know them.
But me know say, you say you know yourself, and if me start asking some question, you don't know what me say.
But we can't know. Remember we can't know everything one time, you know.
Me not about everything. I know everything me ask you.
I know every question you have asked me. Yeah, but
I'm going to ask you some questions where you don't answer none of them.
No,
me ask you 10 questions. You me ask you 10 questions, you must answer me. Eh?
No, all
right, you want to know. I have to take a break. At 12 o'clock. Virgin. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I can tell you something.
Yeah.
You see, if I owe you $11,
yeah,
and I give you $1 and $1,
yeah,
I hope you take it as $11. Yeah? You laugh. You laugh. Because you tell me, say, 1 and 1, I 11, you know. So if I owe you $1, if I owe you $11 and I give you 1 and $1, you're going to tell me, say, you figure more?
And so it's more satisfied with 1 and 1.
No, $11 more. You think if a man owe me $10, $11, and him give me, him take out $1 out of his pocket and then him find the next $1 and say, see there 1 and 1 and 11. Anyway, talk. So you don't know yourself.
That's $2.
You don't know. Yeah, but you say 1 and 1 and 11.
Yeah, I say that, yes.
That means you don't know yourself. That means you don't know yourself.
No, and then you say 1 plus 1 or...
No, because I want to figure if something me say wrong or something your head about a different way. So when I say to you know, usually when somebody say it's just natural when I want to say 1 and 1, or 2, 2 and 2, or 4. When you're a little pick me and you don't know yourself, you say 1 and 1 and say 11. To be smart. You try to be smart when you say that. That's why when you're a little pick and you don't know yourself. Anyway, go and talk where you talk.
Yeah, so I say within the fullness of time and justice between people. You know, say, I carry the youth and get carried away though. By so much cologne and teachment and them don't know for them own black supremacy.
Yeah.
So it causes
What you call, hold on. What you call black supremacy?
Alright. Say, youth them position of life. Teach them of the black people, which is of all the things that black people have and make and create out of themselves.
Okay.
So that them can say, right now, I don't know, brainwash thing that a real original, natural, creative things.
So that is how you view black supremacy?
Yeah.
So how you view white supremacy? What is white supremacy?
White supremacy are robbery and thief and cologne and system. That is white supremacy. Rob and thief people and take them things from them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then them go on like epidemic, like them originality.
Okay. All right,
and them keep on doing these things in the school. That's why the youth them get very good every day. Them are them must say something half wrong, man. with the youth them brain Rasta, them see that. All them have to teach you the material, too much material teachment in them brain every day. Night them get up. More time for the youth them at school, they know say the youth them take on to the school, in school affect them more than them parents, when them at them house. More than them parents.
Yeah.
Teaching when them get in at school.
Them spend more time at school than at the yard, really.
Yeah.
Because when you go home, you go and sleep, and you get up next morning and go to school again.
You them great tired. Because them now get the right great food. Tell them you can be ignorant at the task, them just blow up.
Yeah. Vexation of spirit.
Yeah. So we need to take a check and see.
Yeah.
Because them have the whole of the institution to bring for the youth them have. Because everything in our earth, someone have to manifest it, you know. They don't have them institution, they call them set up them things. But we need to let them realize now, it's time. It's for us to have a better world and a better people.
All right, you are no virgin. At 15 minutes you're gone, you know, we have to go to somebody else, you heard?
All right, you want to?
Yeah.
Pablo.
Which Pablo?
Augustus Pablo.
What happened to Augustus Pablo?
You want to music now? A long time I hear from him now.
Eh?
Yeah, man. Great harmonica man.
Which one of the Augustus Pablo you want here?
Java.
I'll go Java, you know. I believe you'll be able to Java, you know.
Man, from East.
I'll go Java, you know, man.
Man, from East.
All right, put on the phone, man. Put on the phone. Put on the phone. Yes, yeah.
Evening.
Listen.
Evening, motor.
Yeah, man. Evening, sir.
Yeah, man, your faith is good, man. Once you say 1 plus 1, once you say 1 plus 1, it now gets smart today again. Because everybody knows it is a custom in Jamaica said 2 and 2. Yeah, you put 2 and 2 together, you get 22, but in Jamaica, I mean 2 and 2 meaning 4. But we don't want to wear that, motor. Question, motor. When meek, how to spell M-E-E-K?
What, meek? M-E-E-K, yeah.
Yeah, M-E-E-k. But what it mean, motor? The meek shall inherit the earth. What do I mean by that?
Humble, I mean... yeah, mother say humble persons are meek.
No, but motor. Remember, I know we did humble Africa. And
you tell me what it mean.
No, I don't know what it means.
Oh, you don't know what it mean? Then why you come up with it if you don't know?
I have to know what it means because I
so all the while you hear the word, you never know what it means. Or you never put no meaning to it.
Never put no meaning to it.
Okay.
Because we feel it really has to do with poor people. Humble. But more time I try to say that's not possible because the man with a gun come take the earth. The man with the army, remember, in ancient days, the people that will live peaceful, the man with a gun, with the power, come take over. You know, your village and your farm with your pretty daughter and you live loving, and then the man with them big ass and them big cannon come.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, when we're in Africa, when we're not going on camel, we used to take over, we used to use and take over.
So the gun, or them in Bill Africa?
No, man, we're not talking about no white people, you know. When we're in Africa, when no white people never did it, we will use and take over one another.
Well, my understanding was that today they live love and I share, but we know say the people try with the bow and arrow.
So they use bow and arrow and take over one another then?
As I say, whatever them users combat, then because it's the same mentality I go on at 21st century motor. As I said to some brethren there, they said, me not like injustice. Whether police it or soldier or bad man. Because when we check it out, motor, bad man, and we ever tell about my idea downtown with the extortion. Them collect millions of dollars a year, motor. Nobody, they are driver, I say, tell me
what the Dan do, which training center the Dan set up. Yeah, you can go study or do some computer. Tell me, Muta. You have more knowledge than me. I may ask a friend and
Well, most gunmen poor.
Same thing we say about with the Christian, them, and it's a fact, Muta, and they will cost. It's a fact. You check the people when I go to church. Yeah? And I did ask you before, Muta, why is it not church and they have Beverly's, Cherrygarden, and Narberth? The nearest church to Narberth is Stellamars. Why? I'm on Nelson Road alone, I'm a support church up on Nelson Road. If you go up on Brunswick in a Spanish town, Muta. And call from, once you turn at the hospital, there, so, and go in before, just call from there so you touch Brunswick and go to the roundabout there, so.
Well, me usually hear say Jamaica have the most church per square mile. I don't know if that's true, but that me hear.
That's what I heard. So
Jamaica have the
most
church.
Muta, do we have to pray to God if you know you want? Do we have to pray to God for this miracle? God is supposed to know what you want, what you need.
I don't pray, Bridget. I don't
Muta,
pray.
these people cuss you, Muta, that me
I
a try.
don't care if them cuss me, I don't pray. What I praying for? To who? Why?
If I tell you about faith, if I teach and divine
Faith. That's why I tell you, say, when them say that the Bible, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. You know, see, anything where I want, my five senses decide it.
Your ability as a capable person.
Yeah, I'm going to use my five senses as my ability.
Thank you, Muta. So my brother just takes my name, say, Muta, how is it that the Governor General who is supposed to be a well-Christian man, I collect 35 million to represent people like that people? What is the input of the Governor General?
Because I'm job that. Some job pay more than some, you know.
And I feel satisfied and themselves that I collect the money and the people and living in poverty and advocate for land for the people.
You ask me.
I said, never divert it to Muta. Never divert it. The tax office must already place a
Yeah. How much billion or dollar one?
So now the landlord is supposed to set up the building. So if you rent a building for so much million, Muta, you say you store this and that, and him to set up the building so it can store you want, or you to set up how you want it, especially when you pay them bill and money there.
Sometimes they do that, you know. Sometimes they take some of the rent and fix it up.
Yes. But Muta, we are paying the rent and we say we're not going to the building until
no, look at when you say we not going to no building. I not building here right now, you know.
No, they're not going to operate. The government
oh, true, you say we
not going to operate it.
Well, I don't know about that. So what you say about that now?
No, I thought these people were well educated enough to save us some money, but how is it that you are rent a building, you are pay money, and occupy the building?
Well,
plus,
I don't know.
Billions one to refurbish it now.
Because only people pay for land and them not have no title.
And question, Muta, it would be better the government lands pay a tax office. That makes sense to you. You just really know, Muta. You clear up, get 2 bulldozers and clear up piece of land, Muta, and people a tax office, Muta. What them people take Jamaican people for?
Them can't clear up no land, you know. Them can't use King's House as tax office.
Thank you. And your bill, Parliament building and the people. What I'm telling people, I'm telling people, man, live that way. Because when the Canada minister own, MP own a building and Muta.
Let me not tell you, say, you have a certain person in Jamaica where him build a house, and when him build the house, him rent the house to other people for him living it. A female house, you know, but him rent the house, and the people them who rent the house have to find somewhere for him live. And him in the house where him own the house, but them have to pay him to stay in there.
Me I tell you, sir, and then people are going to have, we call it breakfast, prayer breakfast.
Prayer breakfast.
So, I want to pray to God to just chuck them money off of the planet, man. Honestly,
Nobody but nobody now try them off on the planet. Them are going to survive.
I remember one of them so now living in a squalor and the people them I live in a Stooge Water, Spanish Town and downtown that day, them drive go down to and I say a squalor, the people them are living in and I tell them motor up until this very minute PMP, not GLP, not saying nothing about cutting up the land for the people them in the motor. You notice you hear a preach about this land thing, none of them don't take it up. Not one and this one must take up ganja. Mark go and say, you must have the stuff for ganja. Free it up. You saw them man are slick. You saw them slick motor. And them friend and our husband are build place and a moment it's a seafront.
Them going to have to give up the land. Them going to have to give it up. Now go to all the wild virgin. Them have to give up.
10,000 while you see no motor downtown a moment. I know it's million at a sell for. Really no motor. And I come and call people squatter.
Who own it?
Yes, I the one where the farmer beauty queen and her husband where them are part of the kingdom. They promote them place because them just them put that iron. The one there where the bread thing they were around and them say a king with a capital K. Yeah, and them out now about this stuff. And people down there start burn out and nobody no peace there yet. Alright, cut up the land in the people and live down there for years and kill the people. Come here, you say, you come from a side and then people are good in a motor.
Yeah, them still live down a Potter's Row.
And people are good in a motor. And all them doing are invest in a real estate and a carry on. And I go on and I stop the Jamaican people, I stop them dry, Petrol jam, I get them high without pay fee, and we are and have them big company we own highway. I get
Maritime University.
All right, and that the case I can't call up, Can't call up, You have a man where you supposed to be educating the youth and for the future. And when you see the man talking about the man speaking immaculate English, him unique when them talking. And them have the case that go on and dead right so come on TV. Or the police them raid the man apartment. It not look good and it not this and that. When police are kicking down poor people gate and they carrying all dead right chuck and nothing. Who's already? And them have a case I dry thought motor and I came to them in and I set up gazette to give people ticket and you can't try worry case and I'm friend. To say them got preside on the let him because no one I don't know one up to. When really I go on our country motor.
All right, sir.
This case I go on for years. I want to try to the last out of 4 people.
Then them have 6 people in their house where them can show what them taxes and them this is yet up to now.
But motor there, the man they must mention some wanted man, They mention some wanted man, and I'm saying motors, I tell them they have to justice. If me wrong, I tell some of them man enough to suffer the consequence. And up until this very minute, the people are not disclosing the name of how I get investigation on motor.
But that me just say.
All right. And
them in a parliament,
Them in a parliament, them in a parliament motor. And the Prime Minister, before him say something about it, he might behave like him slick, and them wife might behave like say, she's smart, everybody get their money. But us, we even know who I represent us. And if you're not the kitty, we know, you're not the kitty, we need to know.
Them know, man.
Them I do know on a motor, it's like them not push down the kitty and them set up them company. And the company I get contract out, the people them just get poor and these guys.
I bet you out of the 6, the majority of them are from the ruling party.
Yeah, man, I believe that too.
Yeah.
I believe that too, because I'm the one out there is from the PNP and the richest one, because they didn't really want petrol jam. Them say, but the richest one on the party, man. Hilton there. But I tell you motor, boy, you don't know, but Just play my favorite song there, not judge it, the pastor one. And, you know, my brother, Rasta, and Muta question. Did you see the video with the young lady got killed the other day? I didn't see.
Got what?
But the trailer lit down and killed.
Yes. No, I never see it, but me hear about it.
Oh, unfortunate, Muta.
I tell you, man.
So they are playing the girl, Muta, and I tell her, Muta, let me tell you something, Muta. I have the video, I'm watching it about 10 times. And I'm saying this, Muta. The courser was coming, was beating the bus, was beating the trailer. And the blind side of the trailer, I could split it. And then the girl, whatever she had do and just go across me. But Muta, the courser came out. You say it's that trailer man, the cutting speed motor, that girl would be alive. But trailer man, I cut them in speed motor and stop what them do. All the way for the road motor.
Yeah, but you don't see what happened for watch that Boulevard the day before yesterday.
Yeah, maybe did pass it, yeah.
A four get licked up, four gone.
But motor, and that may I tell you, say, no kill. When them for focus for them not doing it with the coaster man, them, and hope them in a about one motor. Somebody lick down the lady and then put her on the sidewalk and people stop the traffic. And me says a man who overtakes on the sidewalk and run over and kill her. What really are going on our country? I would say we have paid them money. And them say them might get big pay for the better. What really are going on motor?
Madness.
What really are going on our country?
Madness. All right, we're going to play the tune where you ask for.
Yeah, man. I'm big up a Bridget Rasta. And long life here, about.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, blessed.
Blessed, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, motor. Yeah, I want to big up all of the people who listen to your program, you know, from the diaspora, you know, straight back to Jamaica.
All right, sir.
You know, the whole world, 7 continents. Yeah, man. Me I say, I go out of, me make that talk here to all of the people, man, listen. People in Jamaica, I want to watch this government and this opposition leader. Look on the constitution where them said them a reform, which, you know, Jamaica need a rewrite constitution, you know, constitution, a rewrite. Constitution is a thing where we govern a country, you know, the laws of the country, right? No. This is the only thing we can save Jamaica, you know, from all of these criminality and these mafia things and all of them things we are going to Jamaica right now. Hospital where don't have no medicine, don't have no scanner, don't have no everything. All you and we are to criminal. See, pass certain law and we can stop the gap at the $200 billion. See, yeah, blessed fire. See, at the $200 billion we are thief every year. See, our taxpayers' money. See, no, we need laws in this constitution. See, where when politicians thief for money, we can able to prison them, see, charge them, try them, and prison them. Now, this little constitution where me see some man say them a reform or where I go on, because I don't know if you look on it, the motor. I don't know if you get a eyes on it. Seeing, because I know them no put it. It's like how when them a promote for them thing, or them put it in a green at the front page and all them thing there. Something like the constitution, seeing where everybody for know, seeing like the 10 commandments, like them 10 commandments in a church. Seeing, I've said the constitution supposed to treat it, you know, where everybody know them constitutional right. So I notice them people I know. Seeing, so them are deal with constitution reform. First, them say we have to go republic. Yes, we want that. Seeing, but we need laws that govern. Seeing, laws that one law for you, one law for me, one law for everybody. We don't need the man up put them thing in a way where it a go suit them and try them a deal with it. See, now when you look on how much money, billions and billions of dollars, seeing we could have built Jamaica youth them, help the school them. See, me tell a man, you know, say,
from 62, you know, come on till now, you know. See, this constitution, where the money are set, you know. No politician can go to prison, you know. See, he's going to get to youth to go to prison. See, and if you can use cartel as an example. See, look on cartel. I know them not find cartel, the man where them say cartel murder, you know. And them find a man dead. See, in a liar house, uptown. See, in a liar house, you know. A liar will represent the prime minister at the time, you know. Female liar, you know. See, and I know the liar there, no go, not even in a police car, much less to try and go to prison. See? And these are the things where we are trying to say, we want the constitution reform. When you look on even the railway saga, see, the petrol jam thing, see, the SSL thing, them trim that down to nothing. See? And look how them deal with the liquor data eczema in the COVID time there. See? You see how them deal with them thing there? And that's why we need a constitution where them we can curb them people there. See? So certain laws we want in the constitution, like 2 terms to every president or prime minister. When no man feel like them can be no dictator and control Jamaica with them friends and go around and them friend a judge, them friend a this and them friend a that, them friend a prosecutor, them friend a commissioner, see, and all them things that we would need laws where we set where for a man at the police force and them join the police force, if him bright enough, him will becomes commissioner. We don't want a man to choose and a go on and all them kind of thing there. We need to shape up Jamaica. Jamaica can't run like this no longer. And all when the youth them sit and know what go on now, the man them still a shape the thing in a for them way. See? So this constitution thing is very serious because people don't listen to good enough. You say if we don't allow them to write this and write this for them way, after the next 62 years now. Remember, Bustamante and Norman Manley, you know, did right one, you know. See? And it hold on Jamaica for 62 years. See? So I want to listen to now, people, right? I want to look. I want to supposed to take part. Seeing youth and youth, all I want to know. Seeing in this constitutional thing and take it serious. And see everything with them right. You know, read it and look if it's proper for Jamaica or it's proper for them. Because them are right it, you know, for soon, for them thing, you know. You understand what I say, Muta? You hear me, blessed?
Yeah, man, I hear you, man. I get a chance to talk.
Since so people, Jamaica people, don't want to take up this thing, PMP and GLP, because I want a grandson, you know, I want a son, I want a daughter. This are going to affect, you know. This coming like when you have a law in your house, you know. And if you are going like you like one of the picnic, more than one, the next picnic them get to eat you. That's maybe only one day. I have to go check for you when you're old. See? Because the next one them gonna left you. So you have to be balanced. Saying, well, I so want a constitution balance because although you know, you look on US, although US constitution stayed away there, you know. Saying, you see Trump, you see them try Trump and convict him. You understand? If I give him some problem, him get there. See? But Jamaica, Uncle Cartel and them man there, I got prisoner and ninja man and certain ghetto youth. See? And when all a big liar, dead in my house, and people see it, no break entry, can we watch the news, you know. No break entry, no burglary. See? And I'll know the liar there. No go, not even a police car, him no go. See? So people, we have to take this constitutional thing serious and make the constitution right like a 10 commandment where everybody know it and everybody knows. So when a man go round, no man can send go England or send go nowhere, go say, the police them will lock him up. Not supposed to lock him up because them not have the authority to lock him up. See? We not depend on them thing there. See? So, now at the time where we are get now with the constitution a reform or rewrite. It for rewrite good. Saying? So at that moment, I tell the people I'm in a motor. Saying because all of them corruption me I see in Jamaica, you know. Corruption connect to corruption. Me I see some little thing where man I say man throw gas in a parliament and all them little foolishness. They no security in that parliament. See? Hey, we have to get them things as serious, you know. Because if we don't get them things as serious, I just so Jamaica go live on, you know. Seeing where you see here, say, boy, them thief boat money, but boat get it back. Seeing? Your year now say, a man give man $600 million, see, a housing trust money, and then you just hear say, it pay back. You know, you have to pay back with interest. You know, a man pay have $650 million for 4 or 5 years, and him not pay interest on it. Seeing on a poor people, black people, poor people money, Jamaica people money, seeing housing trust money. Seeing we have to get this constitutional thing serious.
Yes, sir.
Seeing?
All right, sir. Yeah, man. Yeah, yeah, man.
All right.
You have been heard loud and clear, yeah? Good time.